This is why you don't trust women. Good night, 1 hour ago. And the man right here done picked me up from the airport, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But look, this is why. Fellas, do not trust women, but they be lying. You see, she flat out lied an hour ago. She said good night. And she right here. She belongs to the streets.
I didn't trust it in the beginning, man. Why would you go ahead and say good night on social media? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? There gotta be several guys that she's probably entertaining at this point, dog. You just one of them. For her to openly and blatantly say good nights and let the social media world know she's telling multiple guys she's going to bed, but lied at the same time. You can't even use the elevator right now, man. You can't even use the elevator right now because women are just doing anything for attention these days.
Look, so people keep coming for me about my marriage, but at the end of the day, my husband knew I like girls. Like, he knew that I didn't give oral, baby.
I don't like where this is going.
So you can't marry me and expect me to do something that I wasn't doing before marriage, and you already knew what it was. And at the end of the day, when it comes to my relationship with women, that's my private relationship.
What?
Like, why would you want to bring another woman into our marriage and our bedroom with me and you? No, that's something I do on my own without you.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
I think that's so selfish, and sometimes he make me feel like I'm unpretty because what do we need another woman for in the room with us? That's my personal life.
Bro, pause the video. Pause the video. This has to be a skit. I am all over the place. My thoughts are going so far. You really think your husband thinks you're ugly because he wants another female, but you like females? You're giving him the wrong message. Even though he knows that you were going that way and that was your thing before marriage, but you're married to him. You made vows to be married to a man, and that's him. And you can have all the fun on the side and he can't, or you can have all that extra on the side, so you better not get mad if he goes and does his stuff on the side. How can you be mad at him if he wants to go entertain another female? I mean, you doing it too. So
me and these women is my personal life, and that shit is not cool.
Wait a minute, who are you?
And y'all on this internet trying to come for me, trying to talk about me, trying to call me selfish. No, he's selfish. Because this man knew what it was before he put the ring on my finger, before he walked down that aisle with me, before he changed my last name. I'm not finna sit here and take the disrespect from y'all telling me that I'm wrong and that I'm selfish. It's not cool and it's not okay. Period. At the end of the day, he knew what it was. And no, I do not give oral. I feel like that is disrespectful.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
No real man is going to be okay with his woman doing that. Real men don't do that. Real men knows that is beneath a woman. I'm not going to keep putting up with this. I'm not. And I'm not going to allow my husband or none of y'all on this internet to disrespect.
oh, stop it. That's what you do in your personal life. Dude, where the husband at? I would love to hear his point of view on this one. I would absolutely love, because I know if he ain't out there doing his thing, dude, I don't know what else to say, because you calling him selfish, but you're way more selfish in this situation than he is. All right. You're depriving him from intimacy requests. If that's something that he likes doing, why not give it a shot? Y'all married now, but you out there giving it to somebody else. Make it make sense, all right? You out there making love and being intimate with a whole nother gender, but you actually made a promise to be faithful to him. Where's the schism in that? Where's that make sense, all right? Just because that's a female, you're allowed to cheat because it's not of an opposite gender, and that's what you're playing in your head, but what's wrong is wrong. You know, if your husband deem is wrong, all right? And if it is wrong, or he's trying to make it right, he wants a little bit of that action to try to, you know, make it make sense for himself, and you still deny on him. Y'all shouldn't even be married at this point, dude. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, what? Yeah, what's up?
Stop it. Get some help.
And she talking to another man. She for the streets. She's already in the bathroom full of dudes while they handling their business. And you gonna tell me she's straight up fake? No, indeed, no. She is far from faithful. Like, how do y'all think that is not a red flag? I mean, she's looking underneath the stall. I'm surprised she didn't go up to somebody and help them hold it at this point.
Oh! Ew, dude!
Damn, dude, that's disrespectful.
How much?
58,000.
58,000 in one night. So we're in the streets of
Croatia, split.
You are very different in the service. What's the most you've made in gratuity in one night?
58,000.
How much?
58,000.
58,000 in one night. Is
Yes.
that pesos or what? What currency?
USD.
Bruh.
USD.
Yes.
And so do you drink with your customers?
No.
Why not?
Because why? Why would I be sloppy? I want to get you sloppy.
Yo, if y'all never been to Miami, dog, just want to let y'all know. And I don't know if this changed in the last, decade. Let's just say decade. I haven't been in probably like 10 years, but if y'all ever been to Miami, they charge service gratuity on everything in hospitality, dog. Like, you get a beer, you paying a tip on the beer. You get a bottle of water, you paying a tip on a bottle of water. You ask for a toothpick or a peppermint, you might be paying gratuity on those things. Do not be surprised. I am not surprised that she had made 58,000 being a bottle girl. If bottles are ringing 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 and people are getting bottles left and right, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. It's possible.
How many sugar daddies have you had?
I don't think I've ever really kept count. I mean, to me, a sugar daddy is just anybody that pays you for like your time. I did go through a phase where I was on a website where
Simping?
no, it's different. It's called whatsyourprice.com.
This is a new one.
Sponsor.
Okay. So you've had a handful of
A lot.
more
yeah.
than 10?
Yes, definitely.
More than 20?
Well, yes.
100?
Yes.
What? No, 100?
Yes, when they paid for your time. Do you want me to tell you how the website works so
Sure.
that way you don't question
Yeah.
my like, oh my God, I'm rich? It was more so like on What's Your Price? It's like they agree on a date with you, right? You send them or they send you a request where it's like $200 for a date, just first date. So then you can either accept or like ask for more, ask for whatever you want. So then once you guys agree on a price for that first date, you guys go on a date, they pay you, and it's just for the first date. And then if you wish to continue or not, then that's different. So I went on a lot of first dates for, $200 to $500.
Dang, she got paid to go on dates, and pretty much, I'm pretty sure she didn't pay for any of that. I mean, this girl must have ate 100 free meals in a year at this point, though. Just imagine, dude, making money, eating free by going out with these guys that just got it like that and simping their money and just making you. And look, what's crazy is when you actually want to have a real relationship, you're gonna have this ideology of this new guy that's supposed to be there doing all these right things and traditional things, but got spoiled, and your whole expectation is deflated by this experience that you're doing. And I really hope that you can differentiate what is real and what is not real, what is paid for and what is not paid for, because this is wild. All right, and you can't also believe that people won't judge you from doing this, because this is borderline OnlyFans stuff. All right, you one subscription away, you one button on a website away from doing that.
Oh my guys, we're finally back.
These memories will stay with me.
We don't do that.
Yes,
Open your eyes. Everybody's here.
sweetie. This is so nice. I love this. Yeah. So Leo had long to eat. So that means that I'm happy you guys watched my video. Until next time, bye guys.
Just imagine this is happening, bro. In this whole clip, I didn't see any friends, any family. You would have imagined that somebody that she cared about would have been there, dude. Like somebody, a friend or something. Like nobody? Like nobody? You're at the courthouse, you're bound to have somebody come and witness this thing. So this tells me you're just doing some stuff on your own, man. I'm not even sure if your family knows you. Well, you say you're vlogging this, so you never know, man. You never know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
But what is the intentions here? You couldn't possibly tell me that your intentions was to initially go up to this man and date this man and find like, oh yeah, he's the coolest thing out there.
You serious?
He's not even 6 feet. He's not even of age. This dude, we know the intentions here. The intention is He had money. You entertained him. You did what you did for his money. And we know what that means too. And now you're pregnant because, hey, maybe y'all work something else out. But this is wild, dude. This is wild. Didn't Al Pacino and Robert Downey Jr. Robert De Niro just have kids and them dudes like 80? You already know the only way they doing that is because they writing the checks.
Are you guys dating?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how much money is in your guys' bank account?
$500.
500?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
90K.
How do you get that money?
Wait, what?
My 90K.
How do you get so much money?
My dad actually works a lot. I get it from him.
But you didn't know this?
No, I pray for everything. I pray for dinner. I pray for,
I gotta save my money somehow.
How?
You're the man. You gotta pay for it.
So you want me just to waste my money?
I guess so.
No, this is also giving me skit vibes. Ain't no way his hand would have been around that shoulder the way it is right now. She would have told me like this, that hand dropping. He kept that hand up there a little bit too long. That's what I'm thinking. But if in case this is real, I feel bad for you, brother. You out here really struggling, treating this woman like a queen and a princess. Meanwhile, she withholding all kind of stuff from you. And I'm not saying that, if you take pride in doing this, go ahead and do it. But she got the means and she cannot have you sitting there depressed or worried about when, the next check or worried about how you're going to pay for this because she got it on her own and she can supplement income and she's supposed to be loving you and with you. Come on, man. We hear all the stories about women just taking advantage of men, and men do a lot of things and pay a lot of bills and allow y'all to save, allow women to save and allow women to, not have to worry about their money in a lot of ways. Let's just be real, because that's a traditional way of thinking. But if he's down to his last 500 and his rent is 1,200 and he's worrying and depressed, are you offering anything of that 90,000? Like, you know what I'm saying? Answer me that.
Yes, I named my baby Don Julio Demure Amor. It's what? Why do y'all have such a problem with what I named my child? She's not gonna hate her name. She's gonna love her name. She's not gonna get bullied. I don't even plan on having her go to public school. She's good. She's chilling. Like, she is very beautiful. She's going to love her name. She's not going to hate me like you guys are saying she is. She's not going to get bullied. Really, I feel like y'all just hating on her name because y'all ain't come up with it. But that's just me, though. And she don't really got to worry about working either. So at the end of the day, she's good over here. And then people are talking about calling CPS. And she all over Twitter. They talking about she don't got a dad. And
yeah, at this point, dude, like, I don't think she got a dad, Drew. This reminds me of somebody that, I can't even tell y'all the story, man, because it's just so much details. But why would you go ahead and name your baby Don Julio? Though the other two names, maybe you can get away with this down the line. But you gonna name someone Don Julio, a girl Don Julio, for what? A sponsorship? You better hope Don Julio is taking care of that name. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Of course, people are gonna come after you on the internet, and then you put your business out there on the internet, and then you have the right to think that, hey, what you're doing, if it didn't bother you, you were so unbothered by it, why put out this video? I really feel bad, and I really hope this is a joke. I really hope Don Julio, is not the real name, or if Don Julio is the baby's real name, they have the grown and independent thinking of themselves when they get an adult to change that shit, dude. Like, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest right there.
Babe, can you come wipe the table off? That's what I thought.
You guys have to be honest with yourselves. Do you want a relationship? Do you want a husband? Or do you want yet another 3 to 5 year situationship? Another 1 year situationship? 2 years situation? If you want a solid relationship and vacations and back bent over balconies, I need you to act like you want this man. I need you to answer
in 1 mile,
every
turn
phone
right
call,
onto Northwest 5th Avenue.
every text, everything. No, make him a priority. Make him number one. Okay.
Yeah, very simple but straight to the point. Yeah, she she nailed it. If you want to keep this man, make him number one in your life, or at least make him feel like he's number one in your life, all right? And treat him that way, because only then will you experience a very long-lasting relationships, all right? When you put other things before a man, but yet you're single, or claiming that you want to be wifed up, or claiming that you want to be in a relationship for long-term, since you're tired of these short relationships, but you put other things first, like social media, your job possibly, all right, family obligations and these things, what do you think that man is thinking? All right, he's thinking like, how would you want me to put you first when you can't even put me first? So that's a pretty normal response, right?
So this woman lost out on what could potentially been a really good man in her life. You know why? Because they had known each other for a week. He had been sweet and kind to her, taking her out on dates, and he asked her, hey, can you drop me off at the airport, after knowing each other for a full week? And that gave her the ick. You can see the icky face that she has right here. Now, ma'am, I'm gonna tell you something. Dropping someone that you actually like, that you're interested in, off at the airport is an honor. You get to spend more time with them. You get to be there for them, doing a process in their life. The selfishness of women today and what they expect on dates compared to that selfishness is breathtaking. The selfishness is breathtaking. It literally takes your breath away, because they expect everything given to them, everything done for them, for men to jump through hoops and go through life just pining for them. And they can't do something as simple as drop a guy that's taking them out on dates, spending money on them, spending time on them, putting in effort. Can't do something as simple as dropping them off at the airport. And the comments on this video, moving so you can see her, makes it.
Well, man, I don't even really want to see the comments, man, even though they're probably juicy and full of stuff, bro. But let's just be honest with you. How dare you? How dare you think that's just the biggest? You know how much other stuff you can be worried about in a relationship, but you're just worried about the time that you just have to drop someone off at the airport? That makes zero sense. And yes, it's really nice to have someone drop you off at the airport and pick you up from the airport. Flights can be tiresome. It can be stressful a lot of things can happen. It could not go your way, all right? Sometimes you just got to be around all these crowd, random people. You might not even feel good. You're several hundred of miles in the air. Like, let's just make sense. But I think this is a very selfish way of thinking. All right, you can't even spare the time that it takes to get you to the airport. To take someone that you actually care about to the airport makes no sense at all. Not even a proper send-off, not even a proper farewell, not even a hug. But let this been something that a man would have had to drop her off at the airport for some reason. She would have had and just had a problem with. She would have blew the internet up twice as fast.